Based off of an excellent weekly Shonen Jump manga, Demon Slayer has plenty to offer in terms of story and action. The anime brings this all together with fluid animations and excellent voice acting. If you're looking for a shonen fix, look no further. There's a pretty interesting story in Fairy Gone once you've waded through the large expositional dump. Set in a dark fantasy world, Fairy Gone follows the adventures of Free and Marlia, two people who can summon magical partners to aid them in battle. Both seek Veronica, a wanted criminal. To Free, Veronica is a threat that needs to be stopped, but for Marlia, Veronica is a childhood friend who needs to be saved. An original anime, Fairy Gone manages to pull you into its world with its character designs and compelling cast. The action is so-so, but the story is fairly compelling. We Never Learn Bokuben stars Yuga, a third-year high school student entrusted with tutoring his school's two notable geniuses, brilliant writer Furuhashi and mathematical prodigy Ogata. Both may be masters in their own field, but they're practically clueless when it comes to any other subject. We Never Learn largely works because Yuga is a relatable dude. He's an intelligent and nice person, which doesn't sound like all that much, but it's a breath of fresh air in comparison to basically every other harem anime protagonist ever. In Hitoro Bochi no Maru Maru Shikatsu, socially anxious main character Hitori gets an ultimatum from her one and only friend. In order to overcome her shyness, Hitori must befriend everyone in her new class or the two can't be friends anymore. But it works, and it pushes Hitori to try and befriend her new peers. Her efforts lead to humorously cute antics, which alone would make this a compelling watch. However, the anime also does an excellent job helping its audience better understand the sheer discomfort an anxious person can feel while also providing hope that these mental and emotional hurdles can be overcome. It's a very empathetic show, and one that most should watch. Fruits Basket may have been written with a female audience in mind, but its story of self-reliance, exclusion, and perseverance is one that everyone should experience. Bring some tissues, because Fruits Basket is a tearjerker. The anime follows the story of Toru, a 16-year-old girl who begins to live with the mysterious Soma family after her mother's death. 12 members of the family are possessed by the spirits of the Chinese zodiac, with the 13th possessed by the cat spirit who didn't make the cut. They also each transform into each of their zodiac animals whenever they are stressed or held by a member of the opposite sex. In Cinderella 9, Arihara creates a baseball club at her new school after learning none exists. She gets new recruits almost immediately, each of whom want to play for their own reasons. What's so great about Cinderella 9 is that it's a sports anime where winning isn't the #1 priority. The girls just want to have fun, and that makes for a relatively wholesome story. Plus, as the entire main cast is composed of high school girls, the female characters aren't shuffled off to the side as unimportant side characters like in male-dominated sports anime. Ultraman picks up years after the events of the original series, following Shinjiro, the son of the original Ultraman. Unlike his father, Shinjiro does not grow to giant sizes. However, he does have his dad's super strength, speed, and durability. Netflix's Ultraman separates itself from its 1960s predecessor by focusing on the idea that a hero needs to define their own brand of heroism, something seen in more recent superhero stories like Marvel Civil War and My Hero Academia. It's a shame that action scenes can't keep pace with the storytelling, but there's still quite a few cool-looking moments. Kono Oto Tamare, Sounds of Life, focuses on Kurata, the sole member of the Kota Club at his school. He's mercilessly bullied, and he is saved from his tormentors by a known delinquent named Kudo, who demands to join the Kota Club. Thinking he's being tricked, Kurata refuses. However, upon learning Kudo's backstory, Kurata realizes he's misjudged his loudmouth peer, and decides to trust him. The characters that make up Sounds of Life's cast, and the growth they undergo, make this one of the most compelling anime series of the season. You don't need to know a thing about Kota or how the Japanese instrument is played in order to enjoy the show's phenomenal storytelling. Are there any hidden gems we should be keeping our eye on?